Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. How you guys doing? Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video that a lot of people are talking about, and I haven't seen it yet, but I just feel like from the title, it's a Honkai Star Rail has gone too far, and there's Genshin tags, so probably it's about Doctor Ratio, and maybe I don't know. Let's watch and see, because I have a lot of things to say about that. So let me see if this video address what I would say.
Battle Pass ending immediately at 50 and not continuing on with repeated rewards.
So just started right away with Battle Pass, and Honkai just got an update on the Battle Pass. Genshin haven't had that. Okay.
They picked some of the worst activities to put in this. Star Rail's system is so much.
The dailies, bro. The game hasn't even been out for almost a year, and they updated the dailies. They made them so easy. Dailies in Honkai takes what, minute and a half to finish. So yeah, okay.
Easier, often taking a third of the time of dailies in Genshin or less.
Oh, reversed. I mean, the extra energy that we get, even the revamped energy. It used to be 180, now it's 200. Oh my god, 240.
Every trailblazer who has unlocked
And of course, Doctor Ratio.
Via mail, one limited 5-star character,
Oh my
Doctor
god.
Ratio.
Eloy. Oh my god.
You might have guessed from the intro that this isn't about Honkai Star Rail. Rather, it's about Genshin Impact. More the comparison between the two that's been going on ever since Honkai Star Rail's release.
True.
These two games have been compared in almost entirely Star Rail's favor since even before Star Rail was officially released to the public. Quality of life features that people have been asking for in Genshin for years have been implemented in Honkai Star Rail from the very start and continue to get added every single patch. Even things that people were already praising in Honkai.
Like, I never had issues with the dailies before. Like, even before the new revamp. With, like, not even revamp, they made them easier. I didn't have issue before that. It used to be like 3 minutes. Now it's less. Like, I didn't really, like, I mean, I'm playing the game less now. Daily, I mean.
Honkai Star Rail's favor have recently,
Which is something, sorry again, I keep cutting the video, but it's something that I respect about the devs in Honkai Star Rail. They respect the players' time. Like, they value your time. You don't have to waste your time on the game every day. Just play for a bit, use your energy, go do your thing, live your life, play whenever you have time to. There's a lot of permanent content for you to finish. You know,
seen improvements in
stuff I don't see in Genshin.
and the daily system, both being revamped to be way more user-friendly. Meanwhile, in Genshin, we recently saw the encounter point system, which many people really do love. It is a good thing for a lot of players out there, but for some players, it was left lacking a little. Even though I myself was quick to criticize the system and point out flaws that I saw in it, I still use it every single day I can, and I love that it's included in the game. It's just, it's still
I think it's a good thing.
disappointing when even the improved version of
They added
Genshin's
after 3
dailies were
years.
worse than Honkai Star Rail's daily system, which just got massively improved in its most recent patch. We have had the improved daily system in Honkai Star Rail for only 1 week so far, but in that 1 week, I have never failed to complete my entire run of dailies just by spending Star Rail's equivalent of resin, and not even a full day's, just like a couple runs worth. That's just dailies. That is a relatively small thing in the grand scheme of things, but it is something we do every day, so having it be an annoying process is something you don't.
Having easy access in general, I mean, getting a character in Honkai, I'm always excited to build this character. In Genshin, is just horrible. Just pulling a new character in Genshin is like, oh, I just pulled this character. If I haven't pre-farmed, it's hell. Like, building a character in Genshin is just horrible. Building the talents, waiting, because for some reason domains open in some days, and what is this? What is this? Who have time for that? Imagine people have weekend on like different days, and like that's the time they can play the game. And guess what? That domain is not open on that day. You can just go screw yourself.
Exactly
I don't know.
want.
I just don't
Not to
like
mention,
that.
with the unknown state of the current Chinese laws being proposed, it's possible that just dailies won't even be around that much longer in these games. The battle pass going beyond 50 is something I was asking for a very long time, and it's something that I always thought was missing, given many other games have them, even in games that have significantly more difficult battle passes to complete. Then bam, not even 1 year of Honkai Star Rail and they already have this feature. That's probably the one that stung me the most. The thing is I've played Genshin for so long and have amassed so many materials.
This video is out for 2 weeks because today Genshin had another live stream. There was a leak about a free 4-star skin that Genshin was gonna give, which you can probably select Ganyu or Shenhei, whoever of the new character skins, right? People were happy. Apparently, that's not a free skin. You have to buy a PlayStation 5 to be able to get that skin, and then you probably have to buy the bundle. That's so stupid. Like, it's a 4-star skin. Just give it for free. Just give the damn skin for free. Bro, that's just,
Materials that I
know,
don't
man.
even
Say.
really need those materials that much anymore. So I am happy that it's in Honkai Star Rail, where I really do need those materials a lot because I just have so many characters I want to build. For the average player in Genshin, I imagine it's the ability to replay old events,
Yeah,
particularly the storylines in them,
replaying.
that really upset them, because that was a highly requested feature in Genshin for basically as long as the game has been around. Even as early as 1.1 of Genshin Impact, we had a major event called Unreconciled Stars, which introduced a Fatui Harbinger in a small storyline related to the event
Yep,
that is now
I remember
currently
that event.
unplayable in the game. I think there are many out there who wish they could say that this is an outlier and that it was just one event, it was an early one, and they learned their lesson, and everything after that was just fluff, but that's really not the case. Every holiday season, we usually had some Dragonspine event which gave Albedo major character development. At this point, it's hard to even say that if we were to get a feature like this in Genshin Impact, if it would even work retroactively. Then there are those who prefer to play a little bit more casually, you know? Maybe they miss a few days. Maybe they like to
Exactly,
take frequent breaks near the
exactly.
end of patches, and in that time, they miss so many dailies. They miss so much resin. Well, in Honkai Star Rail, they added a reserve for your resin, so when it
Yeah.
overcaps, it starts overfilling in the secondary pool at a much reduced rate, but you still get something out of it. It's not just capping and going to waste. They even revamped the endgame already. Now, they didn't do any massive overhauls like a lot of us want done with Spiral Abyss at this point. What they have done is they've extended the duration at which you have to do it, made it an entirely new system, added variety to it, and not just variety. That variety was significant in improving Erudition's viability in the endgame by adding a game mode that is heavily AoE based, therefore just increasing the value of AoE characters, which is great when there's a whole path dedicated to that purpose. Now that is all well and good, you know, great for Honkai Star Rail. I play both games, I'm happy with the improvements, but what really got me is the ability to skip earlier floors of the Memory of Chaos. You have completed most of these floors many times before, and now
Yeah.
you can complete a later floor and get
I think the difference is that the devs in Star Rail, maybe because the game is just turn-based and the world is much smaller than Genshin, they have enough time to develop quality of life updates. I'm trying to find a way where why Genshin is this way. Like, it's the same company. Of course, they want both games to succeed. Genshin is successful, don't get me wrong. It's not even something to argue. It's the most successful mobile game, even competing with actual PC games and console. I'm not saying anything regarding that. But on the long run, where does that go?
credit for everything before it. Which again, great for Honkai Star Rail. Real happy to have that feature over there, but why? Why did the game that has auto battle need this before Genshin Impact?
Oh yeah, too.
I have completed floors
Honkai
9
has
to 11
auto.
so many times that there's almost no fun to be had in it anymore. My characters, even just average geared, you know, because I roll for so many characters, I try to build them all. No one is really amazing. Even then, I can still just stomp everything in those floors. More often than not, they die die before I can even start doing what the character's supposed to do. And I mean, if something is dying from Nouvelette's skill and his burst and you don't even get to use a charge attack, like what's the fun in that? I want to at least do one rotation, so like if that content is so easy, like just let us skip it. Give us credit for it when we've done it 100 times. Let's just change the tone of this though, because the point of this video was not for me to just crap on everything Genshin is doing and say that Honkai Star Rail is better, as so many like to do these days. Genshin has been adding a lot of nice things, even if some of these features maybe should have come here a very long time ago, like the expedition renewal. The good thing is that this is one thing that we got that it is now better than Honkai Star Rail's version, except for the fact that in Honkai Star Rail you can do that from anywhere. You don't have to go to one specific NPC, and that also applies for the dailies. So, you know, maybe give us that too. That'd be great. Leveling artifacts and stuff, that was drastically improved. The artifact filtering system, I really don't know if anyone was really asking for this, and it is quite the complex system, and I do think it is a really useful tool to have. Numerous things, you know, improvements are always coming, and the one good thing I think that has come from Honkai Star Rail is that the quality of life in Genshin was really stagnating for quite a long time, and it really does seem like the introduction of Honkai Star Rail has really lit a fire under them to improve the rate at which they give us these things. It's just, again, it's really weird when Honkai Star Rail gets improvements I don't think anybody was asking for. I mean, like, the daily system improvements are amazing. They are so much
I have not had a single complaint about Honkai since release.
Who was asking for this? Why? Why did you give us to us, especially when they might be removed soon? Same with the Battle Pass. They removed dailies from the Battle Pass in Honkai Star Rail completely, and now you just have a spend resin one, or spend Trailblaze power for what they call it. Another weird improvement that I don't think anyone was asking for, because the dailies in both Genshin and Star Rail's Battle Pass are so easy and negligible that like you don't need to do them, and most of them are going to complete themselves anyway. So basically removing them and just replacing with a spend resin one, which was like, oh, okay, great. I mean, like, it's easier, and that's good because we now have the repeatable Battle Pass over there. You know, sure does make it easier to get to that 70. And no, I don't think that was because of the law, because that change went live like 7 days after those laws were even proposed, not even officially implemented.
Yeah, that was previously developed.
So it's highly unlikely, unless they have an insider source, that may have been coming down the pipeline.
Bro, something I want to change in Genshin.
Highly unlikely, unless they have
this loading screen. Please change it. Please, for the love of God, change this loading screen. Any color, please. My eyes.
Of an insider source that may have been coming down the pipeline. My thoughts on all of this is that Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact are obviously both made by HoYoverse, so that gets them compared a lot. They just assume that one change that is good for one they should just do in the other, and absolutely for a lot of things they should. Like any product in any market or any service, improvement is driven by competition. If your product has no competition, you have almost no drive to improve because you have the entire market.
I feel like I'm not sure if we're gonna get to the same point, but the competition for Honkai Star Rail almost non-existing, because the turn-based games that are in the market are not competitive with Honkai, except for like Epic 7, but that game has like PvP. 7 Deadly Sins also has PvP. So with a game like Honkai, they are the best. With Genshin, there is a lot of competition coming. There is 7 Deadly Sins Origins, there is Wuthering Waves, there's a lot of games coming soon that are gonna be competing with Genshin. So unless they're waiting for these games to come out, then step up their game, that could be a strategy. And I don't think it's a bad strategy, but they need to let the players know that there's a plan for something, you know.
Turn-based gacha games are a dime a dozen. Star Rail's drive to improve is going to be significantly higher than Genshin's, because Genshin just still, even after all these years, doesn't have much strong competition on the market currently. Now there are games on the horizon, and hopefully that drives Genshin to improve even more when they come to be. For now, we're going to have to settle with Honkai Star Rail, and for a lot of the cases, we're going to have to deal with them getting stuff first, it would seem. Now, when Honkai Star Rail's anniversary comes along, that is going to be that's gonna be interesting. I don't see any—
Oh no. If you stay till the end of the video, let me know. Do you think Honkai Star Rail is gonna give a free 5-star again? I want to know what people's opinion. I don't know if you watched the video for more than 3 minutes, but if you stayed till now, you're a real one. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe too. Would much appreciate it. But let me know, do you think you're gonna get a free 5-star in Honkai's anniversary? because that
Any
would
situation where that plays out any differently than just the community
there would
going
be
up in
riots.
flames. Either Star Rail gets a terrible anniversary to match Genshin's, and people probably blame Genshin for it, or it gets an amazing anniversary and gets.
I mean, even if Star Rail doesn't get like the most, you know, amazing anniversary that anyone could expect, I'm still fine because every version in Star Rail was already good. Like, I was satisfied. So if like the version that comes with the anniversary matching the same previous versions, I'm still happy. We get free multi every versions anyway. It doesn't change that. So I guess they're gonna like increase it. So I'll take it.
Genshin fans are pissed. Either way, should be a fun time to just sit back and watch everything burn. So what was the feature that you really wanted that Star Rail got, if any? Or maybe the other way around somehow, because, I mean, Genshin has some stuff that Star Rail doesn't. And let me know.
True, that's very true. Like more open world, more co-op. I really want to have co-op in Star Rail. That's something that I'm looking for. Make sure to check the video in the link below and check the channel. Make sure to subscribe as well to them. It's a pretty good video and well informative comparing both games and what Star Rail has been, you know, getting that Genshin hasn't. And I feel Genshin do deserve to have these updates as well. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay safe and bye.